So this is another just quick tutorial on some of the things that you can do that will help you navigate through not just our website, but other things for HCPS. First thing you should be doing every single day, regardless of what team you're on, blue team or green team, and even on Fridays, is your virtual attendance. You need to do this before 10 a.m. every day. So simply just click there, go to your username, type that in. That's not your email address, it's just your first and last name, and then type in your password. After that, you log in. From there, you simply just say, I'm here, and you're good to go. That's all you need to do. Literally takes less than 10 seconds probably every morning, and it marks you present for the day. Extremely important. Now, back to our website. On the home page, if you recall that we talked about this last week, but I just want to highlight some things that should definitely help you out, especially keeping you in the know of what's going on. So first part is under what's happening, to connect with us. Highly suggest that you go to our YouTube channel and bookmark it. You can easily just subscribe to it. We've got actually there should be 3 videos in there by the time you're seeing this. And we'll continue to add to the Career Connections series that Mr. DiBasilio is putting out there, and then any other info from us. And we have some other things planned that we'll be putting in there that we think you benefit from. In regards to the Career Connections, one thing I would suggest is if you have any careers that you are interested in learning more about, send that information to me here at the school, and we'll make sure Mr. DiBasilio gets that. And he's very good at going out and finding people in those fields and talking to them, and they can give you a background on how they started that career and what kind of schooling they needed to get there and continue on with it. So by all means, get us that information. Also in there is our Instagram page. Again, we put pretty much daily a couple things in there. Usually we're reminding you what day and what team is meeting. You guys are getting much better with understanding your schedules at this point, so that's been great. But again, we put links to all kinds of things in there, opportunity to meet the teachers that you have, or maybe some of the teachers that you haven't had yet. But we'll continue to utilize this and make more use of the Instagram page and getting information to you. You can see we only have 35 followers. We need more than that. We have more than 35 students here, so I need you all to start liking and following us there. And now back to the homepage. Again, one thing I would definitely go to is the district news. If you click on read more there, HCPS is constantly adding to this. So for a lot of you that are maybe having some technical issues or some difficulties, these were some of the links that were there initially. They have been adding in quite a few how-to, and these are generally the YouTube explanations that Mr. Spence has been doing that can help you out. So I think probably one of the biggest questions we've been getting lately is, where did my assignments go? Or if you're having issues with your login and password, although I think that's gotten much better. But again, just a great place to go for some quick, easy answers to some of the questions that you may be having. Another one I would highly suggest is the form for how to get tech support if you need some. And also there's links to the email and call-in option as well. So plenty of options there to help you out with that. All right, hello students of AEP. This is a week 2 update. I just want to touch base with you all, go over a couple of things. Won't be as long as the last one we did. But first, I just want to say you've done a nice job, much better job with reading your schedules, getting that figured out, making sure you're showing up to the right places at the right time. Much improved. I know it's a little confusing at first with the cohorts, the blue and the green, but it seems like once you got through that first rotation, it seems like you're definitely figuring it out. So kudos to you on that. And getting to your classes and starting, participating. I'm hearing great things from your teachers in regards to that. It's getting better each time. I will say though, if you are running late to a class, I know sometimes there's some Wi-Fi glitches or some technical issues or whatever. Just be patient when you get into the classroom. Wait for your teacher when there's a break. They'll then swoop in and get you caught up. But if you're coming in, 10, 15 minutes late, don't expect the class to actually stop so that they can get you caught up right there and then. Be patient. They'll get to you. In the meantime, just try to catch up with where the group is at and go from there. But they will catch you up, but they're not going to stop right on the spot right then and there. So just be patient with that. But along those lines too, do the best you can to be on time. Even though we're not physically in the building and walking the halls to get to class, we do expect you to still be there on time. And remember, 5 minutes early is really on time. I know you have to wait in the lobby and they'll let you in, but that's also a good time. You know, when your teacher lets you in before class officially starts, you can ask some questions ahead of time there as well. So just something to consider. So don't forget about that. In regards to hearing some great things from the teachers about the students, I want to give a shout out to one of our high schoolers and one of our middle schoolers. Just hearing great things about really a lot of you, but narrowed it down to these two. At the high school, Ramira Bowling, awesome job I heard in your history class with Mr. Selhoff, leading a discussion with the group. So nice job, very proud of you. And in the middle school, there was a lot of names going through on this one. Kaylin Malloyd, excellent. All your teachers saying they're on time, putting above and beyond what you need to do for the classes. So nice job. So hopefully next time when we do one of these, I'll have some different names for you. But again, to Ramira and Kaylin, congrats. Nice job. Your hard work is definitely being noticed. So keep it up. Students, I do want you to keep an eye on your It's Learning messages from your teachers. There are going to be some materials we send home. It's not going to be for every single class, just a few. So for middle schoolers, you'll definitely be getting your math books. There might be some other things in there. But high schoolers, it's primarily for fine art prep and geometry. Those classes will be receiving some materials. You'll get a message from your teacher in your It's Learning messages telling you when you should come and pick those up. And that'll be next week. We'll give you some specific dates and times with some options there that you can come and pick those up. And also, students, this one will probably be in your student account email, but keep your eyes open. At some point next week, towards the end, probably going to be sending you a little survey. It's an interest survey to see what kind of careers that you're interested in, and also maybe what's some clubs and activities that you might be interested in participating here. It would definitely be on the virtual side of things. As hopefully we're able to start bringing students in for some things, maybe on Fridays, having some live groups in there as well. That's down the line though, but we'd like to find out what you're interested in so we can tailor some clubs and activities to you. And again, with the career aspect, Mr. DeBasilio, he's our community school specialist. He goes out and he interviews, goes to job sites, talks to people. They fill us in on what they had to do to get to that career, whatever training was needed. So we want to know what you're interested in, because we'll go out, we'll find those people, we'll talk to them, and we'll get that information to you. And that again appears on our YouTube channel under the Career Connections, and we also throw those up on the Instagram page as well. Don't forget about those resources. Also the school website, again, tons of information there for you all. Make sure you're utilizing that. It'll usually answer many of your questions. But we want to have that communication line open since we're not physically here. That way we can at least get the info that you will need to you. I hope you had a great week too. Again, from our standpoint, it seems like the structures and routines are getting there, so that's a good sign. Next week, week 3, that's usually, whether we're in a building or not, that's usually when things really start rolling. Curriculum-wise, it'll start picking up as well. So high schoolers, I know you'll be doing a lot of your work with the Florida Virtual Curriculum. Make sure you're comfortable with that site. If you've got questions, talk to your teachers, ask them, and they will guide you through that. But we need to keep up with the pacing of that. We can't fall behind. So make sure you almost want to create your own little mini schedule on those days where you're not scheduled to be in class, so that you're making sure that you're getting done what you need to get done in a timely manner. You don't want to procrastinate at this point. You want to be able to go with what the teachers assign. So again, it's been a great start to the year. Proud of everybody. Keep it up. It will get better each and every single week. Hope you have a great weekend. Thank you.